Good afternoon, everybody. I'm going to get on a very touchy subject. Now, I've even seen it with the audiobooks that I've been listening to. And that is the narrative of women who have been SA'd or have been through DV and things like that. And turning it into a romance thing in the end. I have yet to find one that is a male who has been abused, either sexually abused, been through DV, been through whatever by a woman, and finding they're happy ever after. I've yet to find it. Like, it's okay to write about one point of view, but they can't write on the other side of that coin. I got done before I went and got in the shower of listening to one where just because this guy's dad was a jerk, even after that dad was gone, she still chose not to tell the actual father of her son about him. I am so sick of that narrative. There's so many men out here who have been SA'd or have been through domestic violence or been abused in other ways from people that they trusted or whatever. But you never see that because for most men, because they're supposed to be strong and be able to do this and that and the other, there's so many of them that have taken themselves out. There's too many women out here who have no respect for men at all. None. You have mothers out here saying, if I have a son, I'm going to either tell that kid that it was not meant to be a woman the entire time, or I'm going to put that kid in some foster care or into a group home or this or that and the other because I don't want nothing to do with it. Because it's a... No. This stuff is so out of control it isn't even funny anymore. Somebody has got to either they've got to have the guts to write a story or put something out there that's a male that has been through hell and come out the other side stronger or found the person that they are meant to be with. But you don't see that. Women need to pull their heads out of their asses and quit treating men like shit. Not all men are the same. And treating men as something you can just bully around or push around or whatever. It's not okay. It really isn't. Yet we find stories about the shoe on the other foot. Believe it or not, men can be abused too. Until they break. That's why you find so many men out here these days that would rather live alone than deal with finding. And it's not a matter of being scared. It's been taught from the time they were tiny that they're worthless. That nothing that they do is going to be good enough. So they are out here half a person because they'd rather have their peace than end up with some woman that's going to treat them like shit. Because maybe their mother treated them like shit, or their aunt, or something. And they don't want to find someone that they fall in love with that's going to treat them the same way. So they'd rather keep their peace. There's too many women out here that not just bully other women so that so-called friend or sister or whatever you want to deal with wants to keep their family member or their friend from finding the love that they're supposed to be with. You want to turn around and also treat men like shit. There was a mother yesterday on TT that was saying that's the only reason she doesn't have kids. It's because she doesn't want to have a boy. There was something go around a long time ago saying, trying to have women decide whether they'd rather be around the bear or the man. You have to have balance. This world is about balance. Men and women. Masculine and feminine. It's about balance. And so many people want to throw that balance off. You throw that balance off, not only will the human race cease to exist, but this whole planet will die. And no one seems to care. They think by getting rid of the human race, the planet will survive. No, it won't. No, it won't. You get rid of men. No. You need a man and a woman in order for it, or the feminine and the masculine together. Not just one-sided. This is getting out of control. So many men are, like I said, taking themselves out because of being mistreated either by a female that they trust, someone they've fallen in love with, yet that person treats them like shit. It's getting old. Really fucking old. And if you want to go and find your higher self, you not only got to find that balance within yourself, but you need to help your significant other find their balance too. Not tear it down. Anyway, have a great rest of your afternoon, everybody. Love y'all. Peace.